Okay, here we are back again with more Mass Effect 2, and we are in a hospital. An old hospital with Morden. We're trying to find his old buddy, his old pal, his old protege, I guess? His old protege. And also doing a lot of arguing about the genophage, because that's what we do!
Switch up!
We argue about the genophage. Which, you know what? I like arguing about the genophage. Because it's a really complicated moral issue, moral and ethical issue, as, Morden so rightly points out. It's pretty tough. So, like, and it's one of the things that makes this whole series so interesting to me, is that these moral and ethical conundrums exist in this universe, and you have to kind of deal with them in different ways, and I like being able to sort of play them out in different ways, try to take, more pragmatic or renegade options, or in this case, to take more sort of idealistic or paragon type kinds of options. There's no one right way to deal with any of these things, and, it's cool that you have these kinds of options to deal with them in these games, so. Let us continue. Yeah. Alright, hacking. Gotta love the hacking minigame.
Oh, it's this.
Nice, a little more heavy weapon ammo. Alright, cool. What's in here? Uh-oh, here we go.
Maelon, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
That sounds like he didn't need rescuing.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
Ethics of experiments.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
By Morden?
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Maelon.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
Genophage lethality.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Yeah, I know that investigate option is pretty hypocritical for the way I'm playing Shepard in terms of like roleplay or whatever. But I'm kind of picky about wanting to take every investigate option, especially for a Let's Play. Like, if I was doing this on my own, I might have skipped that option just to avoid the hypocrisy, but for the purposes of the Let's Play, I'm taking, like, pretty much all the investigate options, regardless of whether they actually necessarily fit the character I'm playing in general, so, yeah. Alliance with Weyrloc.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Really? Not Erdnot? Because I think this is really the sticking point here, at least for Shepard as I'm playing her. It's not necessarily that she's against curing the genophage. She would be for curing the genophage, at least hypothetically at this point, under the right circumstances. But, like, as with the decision in Mass Effect 1, it's like it's very much the wrong people doing it for the very wrong reasons, right? Weyrloc is literally doing this because they want to be able to take over the galaxy. And it's like, in the same way that, like, Saren was cloning all these Krogan in Mass Effect 1, and trying to cure with a cure for the genophage that way, so that he could help the Reapers take over the galaxy. You know, so it's like that's the thing. So you know, Maelon may just want to cure the genophage because he feels bad, but Werlock literally wants to like overtake the entire galaxy and probably slaughter most of the non-Krogan and non-Werlock people in it. So that's very bad.
Erdnot has a larger camp than Werlock. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Thank you, Rex.
Erdnot's loss and Werlock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
They'll be the only ones to recover if Werlock has anything to say about it, because again, they want to kill everybody who's not Werlock. But okay, fine. Results of cure.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again?
Which is exactly what Werlock
That
wants to
would be
do.
on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
No, that's garbage. That's total garbage.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
No, that wouldn't have
Supposition.
happened.
Impossible to be certain.
Yeah.
Don't you see? We tried to play
That's a
God,
bunch
and
of
we failed.
maybes.
We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
What now, Morden?
Maelon clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
No,
Wait,
no.
you don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
Shut up, Maelon.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Morden. You don't kill
Finished,
people
Maelon.
like that.
Get out. No Werlock left. Project over.
He'll keep working on a cure.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
Okay, well, it's time to leave, Maelon.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this.
Exactly.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
You okay with all this, bud?
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Remember that.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Maelon's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the means by which this research was obtained were pretty terrible. But at the same time, it would be a start in actually curing the genophage. And I'd rather keep it in my hands, the hands of, I think Shepard would probably rather keep it in the hands of the ostensible good guys in case it should ever be needed. So yeah, it might be worth keeping.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Maelon's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You should help the Krogan.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy.
Thanks, Morden.
Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Ooh, I leveled. Nice. I believe I have something to turn in.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Yeah, it's always a shock to people that Rex is actually like a smart, practical guy and not just a bloodthirsty savage. What a shock. Like, come on, you guys. I'm friends with him. He's like one of my best friends. Do you think I would be best friends with a guy who's just like a bloodthirsty savage who wants to kill everything he sees? Come on. The guy's smart. He knows his stuff. Right, it's this thing.
Don't touch. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful.
Well, how
I
about...
can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
Well, how about I just give you this manifold?
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least.
Woo!
You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
Okay, but I think I pretty much asked all these questions, so
Let me
never
get
mind.
out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Uh,
These things would last longer if they didn't.
One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
and I killed a bunch of those things
Child, my son.
for Ratch, yeah.
I hear you killed a... Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of
It
fun.
actually is kind of
Help yourself
enjoyable.
to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
Great.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Let's do... Yeah, some heavy weapon ammo capacity, sure.
Oh, what's this?
Increases health. Shield harness. I always like the shield harness. I'm gonna get the shield harness. And I'm also gonna get some pyjack meat. Yeah. And I'm gonna, here's Urs. Hi, Varen. Hi, Urs. Here.
Here, try this.
Yeah. Have some pyjack meat. Enjoy.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
Nice. Alright, look at that. I have a buddy now. I have more
Should I ask the
buds.
female clan for right of parentage?
Look, he's coming with me.
Politics. You know yourself.
I really wish I could take you on my ship, man.
But I could teach him to
You're
hunt.
awesome. Look
The
at
best way to
you.
shoot a gun, to fight
Look at
with
this.
honor
You're
and
such a
sound.
loyal and noble hound.
You can do
I
that
would
next time.
totally take you with me on the Normandy if I could, but I'm pretty sure you would just, like, chew through the wires and probably just end up, like, blowing the whole ship up at some point, so probably not a good idea to take you with me, but a girl can dream. A girl can dream. Also, he would definitely eat my space hamster, and we can't have Captain Squeaks dying to a pyjack, or dying to a Varen, so we'll leave off from that today. Maybe someday. Maybe in Mass Effect Andromeda. Wouldn't that be cool? On the Tempest to have a Varen? Might not be a great idea, though. Might not be a great idea. By the way, I'm already considering what I'm gonna name Ms. Ryder, which is officially the surname of the protagonist of Mass Effect Andromeda. I gotta come up with a good first name, though. So yeah. It's a good thing we have, like, 9 months to figure that out, right? Haha. Okay, so we're back on the ship, and we should probably talk to some people. I feel like it's been a while since we've talked to some people, and we definitely
Commander,
need to talk
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks, Kelly. We definitely need to talk to Grunt. So let's talk to Grunt. Like, how does he feel about being a member of Clan Urdnot? Like, that's pretty intense, man.
Urdnot Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to.
That's good.
At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Yeah. I mean, save it for the collectors, man.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
Well, no shortage there.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
Only with you, my son. Only with you. My glorious Krogan tank-bred son. God bless you, Grunt. God bless you. Okay. Let's go talk to Morden. And then we'll probably also do some upgrades, I imagine, because... You know, upgrades. He's in the same room as the upgrades. We can probably talk to, like, Miranda and Jacob, too, at some point here. We've done both their loyalty missions, so they might have more to say.
Still hard to believe Maelon betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new.
I understand
better goal,
that.
better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're awfully relaxed.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Maelon otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Maelon wasn't like that.
Maelon didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Maelon couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
Yeah, they reproduce... I think they basically reproduce asexually.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Okay, what about the research?
What about Maelon's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Okay, sure, Morden, sure. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see what we can buy from upgrades. Ship enhancements. Still just the medbay one. Okay. Armor upgrades. Tech damage. Oh, yes, I definitely want a tech damage upgrade. Heck yeah! Weapons. Let's do heavy pistol critical. That's a good one to have. What else have we got? Shotgun damage. Sure, we'll let, you know, Grunt and, I think Jack has shotguns and Tally. What else have we got? Morden Omni Tool. Yeah, let's upgrade his Omni Tool. Krogan Vitality 2-2. Sure. 50% health for Grunt. Helping my baby get healthy. Heavy weapon ammo. Yeah, let's upgrade our ammo capacity for heavy weapons. I want to get the cane, so I'm gonna do the cane too. The cane is it's a really good, like, okay, it's a one-shot wonder. You can pretty much only use it once in a fight. It takes a while. It's basically a mini nuke that you fire from a gun. It's very impressive. It's very cool looking. Has very limited use in most combat situations just because it takes so long to charge up and you can pretty much only use it once, and it's kind of a scorched earth solution. But it's cool enough that I like to get it just for the heck of it. I won't probably equip it often, if at all, but I like to have it anyway. Let's do assault rifle accuracy. I mean, I pretty much buy every upgrade that I can when I'm doing this. Just because, like, I do so much poking around in the galaxy that I usually end up with enough resources that it's not a problem for me to get, like, pretty much all of the upgrades. And still have plenty of resources around. So yeah, we're getting Grunt the Claymore because I'm a nice mom, and Grunt deserves a nice new toy after becoming Clan Erdnot, so we'll do that. And upgrade Morden's Omni Tool, of course. I like to give all my squad mates as many upgrades as I can, because, you know, it's just nice, it's nice to have all those available to me. And again, like I said, there's plenty of resources to go around. I'm not going to be running out of resources anytime soon. We still got a lot of galaxy to explore. Let's see if Jacob has anything to say to us.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Service after the Alliance.
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a
Did I do this
Batarian plan to release a
before? I
biological
don't even
agent on
know.
the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Okay, let's talk about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell.
Well, there probably won't
Is there
be a
something
debrief.
specific? Or are you just checking in?
You're a soldier like me.
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
Jacob's father. Sure, let's just go right for the tough one.
You want to talk about what happened to your father?
I don't think we're on those terms, Commander. And I don't carry that stuff with me anyway.
Okay, career highlights.
What was your proudest career moment?
Covered this, didn't we? It was after getting sidelined. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Why wasn't that reported?
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that.
Yeah,
They
that's
say
true.
it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Joining Cerberus.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't mind their methods?
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Well, I'm not doing that. That's pretty damn flirty. I mean, I agree that he's in very nice shape. Nothing against the way this guy looks. He's very fine man. But Shepard's not going to go down that road with him. He's a little bit too. I think there's like the Cerberus thing. Just I don't think she could ever fully embrace, so to speak, someone who would willingly join Cerberus. So I think she's going to keep him at arm's length. But she does appreciate that, you know, he's willing to stand up for his beliefs and that he's, he has strong beliefs and that he's willing to stand up for them. So I like that you took a stand.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads?
Really?
You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented.
Of course.
Guess you didn't focus test right.
Wow.
Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
Wow. You always this depressing?
Way to boil it down, Jacob. I hope you keep a better attitude about our current mission.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander,
Good.
I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Navigating those conversations is sometimes a little bit weird when they're obviously romancy. But I think we handled that with aplomb. Well, let's check our messages. An important request from Mr. Ganak Ejal, Esquire. Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profits from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. No thanks. To Grunts Commander, from Shaman Erdnot. Damn it, I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Krant, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Your vat-grown grunt. Okeer was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him, and if you all get killed, I'll piss on your graves. Shaman Nerdnot. I would appreciate that. That's what I like to hear in a threat from somebody's shaman, you know? That's really how it should go. Let's see. We're running out of time, but I do want to talk to Miranda before we end the episode. See if Miranda has anything new to say. Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well.
Don't jinx it.
As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
I'm not Cerberus.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Why should I?
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice.
Yeah, we knew that.
My father created me.
Yeah, she told me all this.
He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
Cerberus protection?
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
So Cerberus appreciates your talent.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
You're better than that.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Miranda's father.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Mother?
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Talk about yourself
Yeah,
like you're
I
just
know.
a tool.
Maybe.
You are
like
who
to
you
know.
are, Miranda.
That's easy for you. The difference is you were
Yeah.
great before we rebuilt
That's
you.
not what defines you, though.
I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Come on, Miranda. You're a worthwhile person.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
That's right. All right. So, yeah, we're about out of time. So,
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had
next
it in
time we'll probably do some more hopping around the galaxy and having some fun there. So, yeah. As always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.